Saskia Lockey. She's the choreographer at CYBC, and we're just going to ask you a couple of questions about what CYBC is about.
Okay.
So the first question is, what is CYBC?
So CYBC stands for the Cambridgeshire Youth Ballet Company, and we are a youth ballet company that have dancers from 8 to 18 years old. We hold an audition. They are from all different dance schools over the UK. They will join the company, and the company is run as a professional dance company, and we put on a ballet for at the end of the year in October. And that's basically what it is. So the experience they get is as a professional ballet company would give.
Oh, brilliant. So what can the students expect when they come to CYBC?
So our schedule is on a Sunday. We do that so we don't interfere with their usual dance school routines, so we are completely separate to that. And they were coming on a Sunday at 10 o'clock. We would always have a company ballet class. As we have such an age range, we have a junior level and a senior level, so we do split up the classes so we can work on technique and work on their dancing like that individually as well. And then we would come together and we would workshop pieces from the ballet, scenes from the ballet.
So they all get to work together at some point?
They all get to work together. It's very, very important that they do join together as a company, so we all get to work together as a team. And I've also added on an additional point work class for some members, senior members, or even ladies who are just about to go on point. If they are doing it at their dance schools, I don't interfere with what they're doing at their dance schools. If they are doing it there, then we put them on point on a Sunday as extra training. And also it's nice to have some point work in the ballet as well.
Yeah, brilliant. So what makes the CYBC classes different from their regular lessons that they might attend during the week?
Well, I think it's more, when you have a company ballet class, it's more free, and you can try different things. It's not so set as a dance school would be. So your usual ballet class will be set exercises. I don't really run it like that. If people want to do an exercise and start beating the exercise, or they just do a double pirouette instead, it's very free like that and enjoyable. And with us here, we do it all to classical orchestral music as well. So it's just a little bit more free. Yeah. And if anything, I probably do slightly more challenging things and push them, and we learn new things here as well. So that's an added thing to learn something new.
Yeah.
And they probably do their dance schools.
Oh, brilliant. So as you said before, that there's a performance at the end of the year. What is this year's performance?
Well, I've decided to go with Beatrix Potter. I'm calling it The Stories of Beatrix Potter and Friends.
Oh, lovely.
Lots of lovely characters in there, and we'll probably have about 7 scenes. Jeremy Fisher, I won't spoil it, but Squirrel Nutkin, Peter Rabbit, and it will be an hour-long ballet. So the company will do an hour-long ballet, and then for the second half of the performance we'll do a gala show where we will invite different choreographers. They will choreograph and come in to the company, choreograph different pieces, and that will be the next hour of the show, which is good for them because they'll learn to work with different choreographers as well.
Yeah. Oh wow, that's lovely. So as you said, like obviously they're learning new things and things like that. Like they'll be learning new techniques.
Yes.
Will the parents and the teachers of the children that are in CYBC, will they get some feedback on how they're doing?
Yes, we have a couple of observation days throughout the year. So in a couple of weeks we've got an observation day where the parents are invited in, have tea and coffee, and they come and watch their child. And they're free to come and talk to me, and I can give feedback of what they're improving on, how they're getting along. And also, even before every rehearsal we have on a Sunday, I'm here early to see any parents that have questions, and they have my email. So I have a lot of feedback, we have a lot of contact with the parents.
Brilliant. So even though it's been running for a couple of weeks now, and you're getting into the swing of things, are you still able to apply for things?
You can still apply. We are still holding auditions, and you would go to the website, which is www.cybccompany.co.uk, and you would apply that way.
Okay, brilliant. Well, thank you very much for
Thank you.
interviewing with us today. We'll see you soon.
Thank you very much.